So in the next set of questions, they'll give us a diagram, and on the basis of that diagram, they're going to ask us a few questions. We need to answer them. So let's have a look at the first question. Which process is shown in the above diagram? So in the above diagram, we see there are two strands over here, the top strand and the bottom strand, right? And in the bottom strand, there are some changes in the nucleotides that are happening. Sequence of the nucleotide is being changed, and we know when the sequence of nucleotides are changed, that process is called as mutation. Let's have a look at the next question. We have to define it, right? So what exactly is mutation? So whenever the nucleotide sequence of a DNA of a nucleic acid is changed, it is called as mutation. Let's see the technical words over here. Sometimes any nucleotide of the gene changes its position, and that causes a minor change, which is called as a mutation. So the nucleotide within a gene, when it changes its location, that causes a mutation. That is your second answer. Third question is, give one example where this process causes a harmful effect, where it damages, right? And we already know there is this one condition, one genetic disorder called as sickle cell anemia. That becomes our answer. Usually the red blood cells are supposed to be biconcave in shape, so that they have more surface area to carry more oxygen. But because of this mutation, what happens is the shape changes from biconcave to sickle shape, C-shaped, and they are not able to carry a lot of oxygen molecules, causing deficiency of oxygen in the body called as anemia, right? Our next question is, do you think this process could have helped the process of evolution? And we have to justify our answer. So can this process that can lead to something like sickle cell anemia help organisms? Definitely it can. Most of the mutations do not have any effect. Some mutations have deadly effect. But every now and then, there are a very few chance mutations that give organisms variation and advantage. Because of these advantages, the organisms are able to adapt to the changing climatic conditions, and that leads to their evolution. That is what we describe in this last point over here. Yes, it will give an advantage by creating variation in the population and natural selection, selecting the fittest amongst them. Whenever there are going to be variants, the nature will select the fittest amongst them. Something called as the survival of the fittest, given to us by Charles Darwin, and that is how mutations can lead to evolution.